Hey friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to Movie and Markers. So we're going to do some new markers. I've not used these markers before. These are Ohuhu markers and I'm super excited to give them a try. Last year I ordered I think just about every marker that was on the market out there, and now we're going to start slowly but surely going through each one of them. I think most of you guys know that if you're on my Patreon and have seen my videos over there, that you know that I'm really a Copic girl, but however, I do use other markers as well. So I wanted to give these a try and see what I thought of them. I know there's a lot of reviews out there on them, and this is the ones that we got. So we're going to give these a try with our Besties. And I've been doing a little bit of sketching and playing around, and I was doodling, came up with this image, and so now I've sketched her out, or him out, and we're gonna color it up with the Ohuhu markers and see what we think. And this image will be free over on my Patreon website, which I will leave a link below for you for that website. And or if you'd like to purchase it, it will be also on my website, and there is a 50% sale. I will leave the code for that below for you as well. And let's get to trying this markers and see what we think of this. I wanted to kind of a little simple image. So this is from our collection of adorable dinos. And let's see, I'm gonna try some colors here and see what I think of these. Okay, let's do this. Let's give each of these a number. This is G8. This one is G9. And I think I did this one a little earlier just to test it out. Oh, I think that is both G9. Let's see. Yeah. And this is G6. Oh. All right. So I'm looking for the perfect color to start him out, or her out. GY6. Okay. So this paper also is a paper I really like to use. I have it for sale on my website. And oh, by the way, these are my favorite erasers. I will leave a link for you below. I have some other of the other erasers, but this one is my favorite. It is my all-time favorite. And it's really clean, and it's a really nice eraser. So I'll leave a link for that for you below. So let's see. I want to start out, I think, with some yellows for her. Let's do Y3. What's Y1 look like? Bright. Y1. Okay, I think I'm going to start out with some Y3 and see what I think of that. Oh, let's do, what is that? GY6. That's the one I want to start with. GY6. So you can put the marker on the opposite end, which is really nice. And it has the nib and the brush. The chisel nib and the brush. So if you're on my Patreon, you saw that I hated the last paper that I used, which oddly enough was this paper. Did not like it at all. I did use Copics with it, so I don't know if that makes a difference. I will, to be fair, give it a try again with the Ohuhu markers and see what I think. So the movie that I am watching is on YouTube, Mystery of the 13th Guest. It's a black and white, old movie. I love old movies. And so I decided I'd pop out an old movie and sit down and do some coloring with you guys to see what we thought and come up with some new cute little besties. everybody loves little dinosaurs, and so we have a lot of them in the Bestie shop. So I will say so far, really nice. Especially on this paper, it seems to be really, really nice. Yep. So I'll show you what I lined. These are the new liners that I'm using. 100th year anniversary. I'll leave a link for these below for you as well. And this, I'm going to use this one, the Pigment Liner, to do the inside of the eye because I need a brush, and that one, the 100th year anniversary, does not have a brush. And also, if I sound a little raspy, I am still getting over that crazy bug that I had. We all had. Our entire family had it. Every one of us was down and out. We are all recovering quite well, though. Thank goodness. All right, so back with the GY6. So I'm not familiar with any of these colors yet, as you can imagine, that I'm not ever using them before, and or how they blend. So let's do this. Let's try a little blending with these. See what GY7 looks like. Oh, I love GY7. Let's do GY7. I love that one. All right, so we'll start some blending. These are really nice markers, guys. I will leave a link, if I can find them for you, where I got them and the price that I got them for, which was really pretty good. Now let's go back with the GY6. What do you think? Pretty nice, huh? So on this one, I am going to look for, I have my favorite pink in Copics, but let's see if I can find something comparison to them. This is a little bit too, this is an R19. It's a little too orangey. R10, let's see what R10 looks like. Whoa, R10. That's bright. Okay, let's see. R18. It's going to be orangey also. Yep, more flesh. R18. Oh, R21. Let's see. Not sure. R21. Not sure what I think of that one. Let's see what R9. Ooh, bright. R9. So let's see if I can show you. This is one of the ones that I use. This is a Copic. RV21 is one of my favorite. So let's see. This is RV21 Copic. Let's see if we can find something close to that. And they don't have an RV21, do they? Nope. No, that's bright. R23. 23? R20 looks flesh color as well. Yeah. R20. Let's try R14. Wow, I love that color, but not for this. I think it's a little too bright. So, nope. This is R12. So let's see. It looks like the closest we're going to come to it is R21. What did I do with R21? Okay. And if you guys, also if you follow me, you know that I love to mix Copics with colored pencils. I don't know how this is going to come out. Let's see. Give it kind of a pink chest. That was R21. We want to go back to the GY6 and see if we can blend this in here. All right. And then G7, GY7. We'll go back and do that. Now it's going to give a little bit of a pink tummy. See if we can get that to blend really good. So I see it this also has a 0. So I bet we can, let's see if we can blend any of that out on the edge. Pretty good. Okay. So I'm always on the hunt for a really great paper to use with markers. I used to have one that I used, and I cannot even remember the name of it now, but they discontinued it, and it was my favorite, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. What are we gonna do? So I have been on a long hunt for a really nice paper to use. And this one, the one that I'm using, has been pretty good. Okay. I've got markers everywhere. Okay, I think Y3 is the one that we're using here. Oh, GY6. Give it a little bit of color there. We're gonna give her some pink cheeks as well, and kind of a pink nose. I like that they have come out with this tip. It's really nice. GY7. Oops. And I'm purposely, you know, making this a little splotchy here. I want the the yellow, the GY6 to show through. And I want to, you know, give it sort of a little bit of a texture there. Oh. So far, I would say I do recommend these markers. So far, so good. All right, let's get some pink on that nose. Oh, so I went outside the line. Let's see how that works. See if the Zero blender will take that out. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Now I want to see what color. Oof. This is GY1. Let's see what GY3 looks like. Even darker. Okay. How about GY5? I like that color a lot. GY4. Nice. 4. GY8. Just scoot that over a little bit. GY8. All right. So I think I'm going to go with GY4. Right through here. Yep. Seem to be going out of the line tonight a lot, so let's see how well this works. Pretty good. All right, let's turn this a little bit. I'm just going to do some little strokes. I'm going to follow the direction that the lines are going. Okay, now let's go this direction. I especially love old mystery movies. They always have such a twist to them. Did any of you guys ever watch any old black and white movies? I'm a huge fan. I think I said that, but I'm saying it again. All right. Let's get our 0 again and go right here. All right. So I'm going to use the same color for my leaves right here because I'm going to be changing the color of these leaves anyway. I'm going to be adding a lot more green and some blue. I always add some blue in my leaves. Okay. So now let's look for what color we want to make her eyes. I like that color. Oh, this is BG68. BG68. That is a G. Let's see what this one is. Like that too. This is just a little bit lighter. This one is B64. B64. So I think I'm going to start with B64. And then I'm going to use some BG68. And I'm going to take my 0 blender. Go right on the edges there. So I think this tool will be good to blend things. You know, go in and blend the edges out. So maybe order a few extra of these if they sell these separately. I don't really know for sure because this is my first experience, like I told you, with them. So I'll find out more about them and we'll see. Okay, this is R15. So we're going to use some of these. Where's R14? We're going to want that. And we're going to want oh, that's Copic. We can't have that one. R10. Let's see, where's R10? Right here. And R19. Right here. Okay, so I'm going to start out with R19. Is that R19? Nope, that's R9. Well, now we've committed. So we're going to do R9. And then I'm going to do R10. And then let's see, R14. Oops. Right around the outside edges. And I'm leaving some white space, as you can see. And we can go back over it with a white marker too if we want, white paint pen to add some white to it if we want. Okay, and then we're going to do some R15 right around and just kind of skip. Do a little here, a little there. So you've got some layers of colors in there on the pinks. So I'm going to go back to the eyes and let's see what we've got color-wise for the eyes. Woo, that's going to be dark. So I need I better write this color down for you. This is PB2. PB2. Okay, so I'm looking for kind of it's a little dark, I think, for what I want, but we'll see. YR5. Picked up my brush pen because it's the wrong one. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, way too dark. Y12. do not want that one. Let's see what BR2 looks like. BR2. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is do YR5. So what I'm going to do, I always do, is I just go right around the edge of the black part of the eye with a little bit of a rusty or a brown. And then let's just see if we can blend this out with a clear blender a little bit. Let's see if it'll bleed it out a little bit. There. And then, oh, that's a nice color. This is PB1. So I will go through and make a really nice chart and then put it up for you guys to get. Of these colors. Okay, so where is our YG6? Let's get YG6 again. Or is it GY6? My dyslexic self. GY6. We're going to add a little bit of that right in here in the eye. And then I need a very, very, very pale gray. This is WG01. That's too dark. And that is NG03. NG03. Oh, come on. We need a very light gray. There we go. This one is, what is this one? CG 1100. CG 1100. That's a long one. Okay, so I'm going to go right on the inside of the eyeball at the top. Give it a little shading in there. Okay, so let's see what we've got now. I want to... what color should we make her spots? Should we make her spots pink? Or what about if we do them in like an R19 color, like that color right there? And just kind of shade them around the edge. Like that. So I don't know if I said that I've got a 50% code off for my shop that I will put in the link below. If you are a Patreon, I always give my Patreons a bigger discount code for being loyal Patreons. And I will have that on my Patreon for my Patreon members for any of our digis. But if you're not a Patreon and you'd like this image, you can use the discount code that I'm going to be putting below for you. So I think what I want to do is let's thicken up her eye a little bit. And her lashes. So I did not scan this little girl before I started with her, but what I will do is I will redraw her for you and put her in the shop when this video is up. Okay, so I think she needs, let's see, where is R20? R20. do with R20? Is that R20? Oh, R21. Let's see, R21. I want to give her some little freckles on her nose. And let's see, I'm going to do just like a little partial coloring, like not go all the way around. And you guys know I'm going to have to break out my colored pencils, even though I am loving these markers a lot. I am going to use some colored pencils. I cannot not do it. Okay. All right, so I need a super duper B64. B64. Where did you go? I'll be glad when this cold is completely gone. Oh no, it's not 64, it's BG4. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of a blue just around that part of her eye. Okay, and then where's my gray color? There we go. I'm going to do a little shading under the flower with the CG1100. I hope when I get my voice back, everything sounds a lot better. Okay, let's do some GY4. No, I want GY6. GY6. Put some GY6 in here. Just going to go along the edge right here of right at the tip where you see the white streak. I'm just going to do that right on the tip right there. Okay, so now I want to do a little bit of pink on her toes. Now you guys, you could like give her freckles all over, or we could do some, let's do some freckles on her little tail end. Be cute. Do some freckles on her toes. Okay, and then I'm going to do some freckles up here too, a few of them up here. Kind of balance her out. And then, let me find the color. I want BG64. I'm going to go around the outside edge just slightly. To make that pop just a little bit. Yeah, that's looking really cute. Okay. And you could do like a darker blue if you wanted that color to like really, really pop. If you wanted her little spots to really pop, you could do a darker to put some blue in the leaves. Always put blue in the leaves. I just do. Okay. Now we're going to do some colored pencils, and I'm going to use some of my favorite colors. This one is OP. I hope you guys can see this. OP437, and this is PC1038. And I'm going to go in with the lighter one first, and I'm going to go right over the nose. Where we've got the pink. Kind of blend that down a little bit. I'm going to add a little right on the bottom of her lip. If you guys are local to us in Southern California, let me know in the comments too, because we will be opening up our barn again soon for some events out here and some classes and having some craft events. We usually do the shop that hops, but of course, you know, all that's been shut down for a while. But we are going to be opening our barn back up pretty soon. So if you go to our website and subscribe to our newsletter, I'll leave a link to the website, subscribe to our newsletter and our email, I will let you know when the days that we'll be open, or the days we'll be having an event or a class or something. So like 4 times a year, we are able to have events where we have all kinds of vendors come out to the farm. And it's really fun. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of shading right in here, just to kind of pop that a little bit. And I'm doing like just a slight circular motion as well. Let's see where my blending tool is. Now I'm going to go in with the PC1038, and that's like that's my go-to hot pink color when I want color to pop. I'm just kind of going along the edge right there. Yep. I still don't know who done it in my movie yet. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the flower here. See, that really just makes it just pop. I love this pink color. Okay, so So now we're gonna need, I need a blue, one of the blues that I like, and yellow, and blue green. Okay, so these colors are, this is just says, it's Crayola pencil, and it's yellow. Just says yellow. So I'll show you how I have my pencils. So I have my pencils all in like collections, and I do like, they're all different brands in here that I use. And it just, I favor the color, not the brand so much. There's some brands I don't like, but I really go with like what the color is that I want to use. Like, what's my favorite color? This brand of colored pencils is beautiful. This is one of my favorites as well. And I'll show you, these are just absolutely gorgeous. And I use these a lot also. I mean, they're just gorgeous. They're just beautiful. They're really nice and smooth. They don't seem to be as waxy, I would say, as like some of the Prismacolors, which blend really nicely. But I love that brand as well, and I'll do some images with those for you too. So just a little bit of yellow in here. We're just going to go through and add just a little bit of yellow to make that pop right along the edge. And I'm not being particular in any way that I'm doing. I'm just kind of, you know, just like a little bit of a scribble right there. Okay. Ooh. Just a real light outline around the outside of the blue. It's going to give us just a little dimension. See why I love colored pencils? I mean, they, you know, they really just come in and give you this really fun layer to your art, to your coloring. Okay, so now what are we going to do? I'm going to go back. Oh, did I even tell you this color? This color is PC 1035. And it's a neon color by Prisma. Okay, so now I'm going to need a little bit, I need a turquoise blue. Let me find a turquoise blue. Ooh, look at that. Okay, which one? I think this one. Okay. This one I'm gonna go in. I'll tell you the color that this is in just a second. This is PC992, light aqua. So on this one, I'm going to use some of our colorless blender. It's on the website. I'll leave a link for that for you as well. And I'm just going to go in and blend this out. This is a blender that I developed myself because I did not want to use some of the things that were on the market that were either toxic or had like an odor. I wanted something that's completely organic and safe to use. I know I had one of my ladies contact me and say she needed to order a new one because her dog got into it. Everything in here is food grade, and so her dog got into it and ate the whole thing, licked the pan clean. So, and survived quite well. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put a little bit of this color in her eyes. And I think I'm going to do just a little bit right in here, right along the edge of her head. And go over the little lines. While I was sick, I watched a lot of movies on Netflix as well, and there's some good movies that are on there. Some new movies that are good that are on there, and then there's some that are really weird. Okay, so you want to blend that. Isn't she cute, guys? All right, now I'm just going to give a little bit of the blue hue in here. The top of her head, right around that flower. I mean, and you can just layer color, you know, over and over. And get carried away with it. I love to layer color. Usually, when I color a Bestie image, one of the dolls, it literally takes me an entire day to color one of them, that I layer them so much. So I could do a video, but it's going to be a long one. Let's give her little knees some color. Okay, then I want to color her toes just a little bit. And, well, I think my phone's ringing. No, okay. So, I think I'm going to put just a little bit of color right up here. And right here. Just like right around the little curved parts. Like that. And right in here. And then I'll just blend that a little bit. But I'm just going to tell you guys my all-in-all opinion about the markers are, I love them. I really did love them. I think that they came out really good. I'll continue to layer on this girl, but I know my video is getting long, so we will come back and show you the finished product at another time. But I really do love these. I recommend these. I'll leave a link for you below. And I really appreciate you spending your time with me. Thank you so much, my friends. I will see you soon. Bye.